Well, thank you for joining us. My name is Rick Reese, and I'll be your presenter today. This is Internet Fundraising with Surge 365, the Vortex Platinum Program. We know that nonprofits are in need of funding and creating a perpetual funding solution. Well, you're going to find that in our program. Increasingly, we live in a mobile world. Everyone, including your members and supporters, are traveling. And they're booking that travel, whether it's personal, vacation, business, cruises, international, or domestic. They're booking it on the internet. We're going to show you today how to tap into that resource and harness and redirect it to fund your project. Truly turning vacations into donations, putting the fun back in fundraising. Before we jump into the presentation, we have some questions for you as a nonprofit. We want to tailor the solution just for you. When was your nonprofit founded? What's your vision? What's your mission? If you could name 3 things you look for in choosing a good fundraising product, what would they be? Some say a high return on investment. Some say, well, not much management overhead, not much money to get involved. What 3 things do you look for in choosing a good fundraising product? Are there any immediate funding needs? Could you please give me an estimate of your supporter base, those who know you, love you, and trust you? What's your organization's short-term and long-term goals? We want to know. We want to tailor the solution just for you. Now, is there anyone other than yourself who will be making the final decision to move forward? Do we need to talk to a board? Do we need to get back to a CEO, a president, a bishop, a pastor? Please let the person know that shared this information with you. Now, could you take me through that decision-making process for a new program such as ours? Now, here's something that we know. Regardless of the organization, all nonprofits share one critical challenge: the constant need for new funding. What you're going to see in our program is an opportunity to provide a fresh and consistent stream of funding for virtually any nonprofit organization. Surge 365, where as an organization, you can save as well as raise money to support your cause. We can get you started for $399, which is a one-time license fee, $59.95 monthly subscription fee. It's non-contractual. If it's working, you keep going. If it's not, you simply stop. There's no long-term commitment, and it is invitation only. Now, the Surge 365 Vortex Platinum program includes 3 things. The first, a travel agent program where you can make money and travel like a pro. Number 2, the Vortex Plus, a travel site where you can earn and people can save money. Number 3, a membership that offers 110 price guarantee, insider pricing, and a personal travel concierge. Earn reward credits on personal as well as Vortex customer travel. And let's talk about each one of these. The travel agent program includes everything you need to make money in the world's largest industry. The host travel agencies, the brick and mortar has shifted to the click and order. Everything has moved to the internet. Pro Travel Network, our travel agent program, is fully licensed as a host travel agency with all the industry credentials, IATA as well as CLIA accredited, all the training to be a travel agent or access to the industry training. What I love about it as a community builder myself are the savings that are associated, as well as a travel concierge and those services provided. You may have a group that needs to go on a trip and you need someone to help plan that group trip. Well, through our program, you have access to a personal concierge as well as travel professionals that can help you plan your group trip simply by submitting a group travel request. One of the things I also love about it as a community builder, you're earning reward credits on the group travel. Earn credits for any purchases made on the travel booked on your site. And then those credits, and you're getting credits for every dollar spent, can be spent back on the site to multiply your savings. As you accumulate those reward credits for travel, those reward credits spent back on the site, you may have a member that needs a couple of weeks at a hotel because they're in transition. Well, you can pay for it with those reward credits that have been accumulated. You may have a member that needs to fly home perhaps for bereavement. You can pay for those flights with the reward credits. Gift cards can be purchased right on the site. You may have a silent auction where you can offer these gift cards, or you may have programs to reach out into the community to share these gift cards. It's unlimited, only limited by your imagination. Those reward credits spend back on the site just like cash. It is a travel agent program, and with access to the travel industry, everybody is a group waiting to happen, and we'll help you set up these groups so they can travel. We've got some testimonies here. How about Steve in Illinois? Said, my family wanted to go on a reunion cruise. They booked it on my site. I earned a free cabin and made almost $2,000. That would be the organization sharing in these benefits. Sue from California states, my best friend was planning a destination wedding. I volunteered to coordinate the group and made enough money to pay for my room and to buy her a nice gift. That training is free. As an organization, or if you're a church, you may want to focus on destination weddings and offering that as a service to your congregation. Jackie from North Carolina states, my church wanted to sponsor a Holy Land trip. The company helped me set it up, and enough people signed up for me to go for free, and I made several $1,000s. And I know she gave a big check back to her church. So we have the travel agent program. We have the Vortex. Make money online when you give out the exclusive Vortex link to your friends, your families, your members, your supporters, and even strangers. They can go to this link and they can book their travel. The money that they save, and they will save money 85 to 90% of the time, your earnings are equal to their savings. As an example, let's say as an organization, you give the link out to someone in your congregation or someone in the community or someone you don't even know. They book an Orlando resort, 4-star, 3 nights. They save money because they're going to save money going through this link. And let's say they save $68. Your earnings are $68. Talking about a cruise, a 2-person balcony cruise. People are going on cruises all the time. They go through that Vortex link. They save $191. The $191 is your earnings that comes back to the organization. You can give out 100, 200, 1,000. You can give out unlimited links for people to book their travel. Whatever their savings are, and they will save 85 to 90% of the time, is what comes back to the organization. That's huge. Now, you already know a lot of people. You know they're already traveling. Your members included. 99% already travel. So you're not convincing them. You're not selling them. All you're doing is pointing them to the Vortex link that you've given them so they can save money. Now, what if in the next 12 months, 100 purchases are made through your Vortex link? They're booking travel. They're going all over the place. Well, let's say the average savings is $75 per trip. The members and supporters, they're going to love you because they're getting a great deal. You earn $7,500, and all you did was point them to the site. They save money. You profit as an organization, and you just repeat that process. The Vortex Platinum includes, again, the travel agent program, the revolutionary Vortex travel site that you can give out to the world. It's an international site, and they will always save money because it has a patent-pending algorithm to ensure that they do save money. As an organization, you're making money online 24/7. People are booking their travel at 2 a.m. in the morning. You're not even there. You're just giving out the link. Customers save money 85 to 90% of the time. customer savings equal your earnings. So whatever they save is the earnings that come back to the organization. That's huge. That's why this is online fundraising, a perpetual online fundraising solution. Simply a shift. And all you're saying to your supporters, we know you're going to book travel online. We ask you to do it through our Vortex link. It's going to save you some money. You're going to get the lowest internet rates 85 to 90% of the time. And you're supporting a cause that you believe in. We call this passive fundraising. Organizations earn cash rewards when members and supporters book travel. So let's say you have 50 online travelers and they book through the Vortex link. And conservatively speaking, let's say it generates $10 monthly cash rewards. Those savings that are coming back. Now, we saw the savings that were high, but let's say it's $10. Well, that's an additional $500 of unrestricted funds. Well, let's say it's 100 online travelers, as we're all being herded to the internet to book our travel online. And let's say it generates a $10 monthly cash reward that comes back. That's $1,000, folks. That's how we raise money. This is passive fundraising. Where Rick, we have an organization, 5,000 strong. Okay, well, let's say 1,000 of them believe in the vision of the house. And they come through the site and they're going to book their travel this summer. They're going to book their travel over the holiday season and year round. And let's say that cash reward is $10 monthly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 1,000 online travelers, that's an additional $10,000 of unrestricted funds coming back to the organization. What would you do with an additional $10,000 coming back to the organization? Rick, that sounds fantastic. But we also are taking travel to the next level because it includes a membership program. The Vortex Platinum program has a membership program that gives you access to 110 price guarantee. You find it out there any cheaper, you're talking about a price match 110%. A concierge service where you can call up that concierge and they can handle any arrangements for you real time. You can call up and they'll take care of the planning, the research, whatever it is you need to put your special trip in place. Also, access to insider pricing. Here are some examples of some incredible prices that you get through the membership. Miami Beach, 4-star, 3-night. The lowest online price you can find out there, $1,484. You find it through the site, through that membership, $833, folks, going through your membership. That's huge, just because you are an insider. Saving over $651, folks. That's huge. Now, here's the great thing about it. There's reward credits. For every dollar spent on the site, you're earning reward credits. In this case, 1,250 reward credits that go into the pot that can be spent back on the site just like cash. How about a cruise? 2-person balcony cruise to Alaska. Lowest online price you find out there, $4,307. The insider price going through your exclusive club membership as part of the Vortex Platinum package, $3,732 insider price, saving you $575, folks. Now, the reward credits on cruises is just incredible. Here, you're earning 46,528 reward credits that go into the pot, can be spent back on the site like cash. Now, these reward credits go into something that we call the vacation vault. Now, you're earning reward credits that go into the vacation vault on personal travel, on organizations travel. When you give the link, the Vortex link, out to anyone in the world and they book their travel, they're accumulating reward credits as well. Those reward credits for the customers roll up into the owner's vacation vault. So they're rolling back up to the organization. Folks, that's huge. So let's say 100 purchases, travel purchases are made, an average 1,000 reward credits each. Those reward credits roll back into the organization's vacation vault. In this case, that would be 100,000 reward credits. Now, they spend back on the site like cash. Let's talk about some vacation trips, but they can spend back on the site for anything. It may be a hotel room. It may be a flight. It may be those credit cards that we spoke about earlier. But let's take a look at some free vacations that you could take or offer to people in your congregation or groups within your congregation. Cabo, top 10 TripAdvisor, 1 week, 96,000 reward credits. Las Vegas, 3 nights, 4.5 star, 50,000 reward credits. We always stay in 4-star and above. Orlando, 4-star, 2 bedrooms, 1 week, 5 minutes to Disney Gate. And you may take the kids to Disney World. Folks, you can use those reward credits, 89,000 reward credits, as they accumulate. Here's some more vacations. Maui, 4-star, 1 week. Studio, suite, ocean view, 97,000 reward credits. Rome, 1 week. Number 2 ranked by TripAdvisor, 92,000 reward credits. You get the idea. A Western Caribbean cruise. Now, how about taking the couples on this cruise, paying for it with the reward credit, or offering some kind of special as a gift that you've run a contest in your church or your organization, and being able to use these reward credits to pay for it. But Western Caribbean cruise, 5 days out of New Orleans, 98,000 reward credits. Now, again, we're looking at vacations here, but these reward credits stand back on the site just like cash. And so the Vortex Platinum program, as mentioned, it includes the travel agency, the Vortex link, the special membership where you have access to 110% price guarantee, insider pricing, finding the lowest price, Vacation Vault, where all the reward credits for customers as well as personal organizations, they roll up into this Vacation Vault. It can be spent back on the site like cash, a travel concierge that can handle everything for you. Rick, this sounds fantastic. What must I do? Well, get back with the person that invited you. It's an online website activation. 4 key milestones to point out. Site activation, we'll sit down and we'll activate you. It includes, again, the Search 365 program, the travel agency, the Vortex link, and insider pricing and the concierge with the special club membership. We'll use your EIN to get you going, and we'll use your organization, identify it as primary so that when people come to the site, they'll see the organization's name. We'll actually have a belly button, an actual person as secondary, as a point of contact. We'll sit down with your webmaster, and we'll get the link added to your organization's website. Book travel. Your members and supporters are already going to the site anyway, so they can just go there, click, and they're opening up their own Vortex link. We'll sit down with your key people, and we'll take them on a website walkthrough so they can see that it's the same travel vendors, the same transaction process. Whether they're booking a flight, a car, a hotel, it's the same. And then we'll sit down with perhaps those same folks, and we'll talk about how do we get the word out. We'll brainstorm. Truly, marketing is making it. It may be a memo that goes out to the families, in this case, Star Academy, to the families, letting them know that we have a new way of raising money. All you simply do is book travel like you normally do. Go to this link. It's the same hotels, the same planes, the same cruise lines, the same vacations, convenient, easy, no hoops to jump through, no quotas or limits, safe, reliable, and secure. Stop and look before you book. And then we'll sit down and say, well, how are you currently reaching your folks? Well, let's use that. Let's write that, or maybe even expand it. It may be emails. It may be flyers or text messaging or social media. Let's take a look, and then let's make sure we can get the word out to your people. Now, we know that we're creatures of habit. And so we teach you how to do something we call a Cyber Day fundraiser, where you actually, on a monthly basis, are reminding people before you go online and book travel anywhere, please check our website, reminding you that you're supporting a cause. And you may put the cause right there on the website and the amount of money that you want to raise. This is vision driven. And so let's say you pick the 15th of every month as a reminder day, for your Cyber Day fundraising day. Now, do they have to actually book on that day? No, this is just getting them to the site. As creatures of habit, we know that when they get to the site for whatever trip they plan and they take a look and they research out the prices, they're going to find the lowest price. So we're saying on the 15th of every month, come and take a look if you're doing any bookings online. And they're going to get used to always coming. So we're just shifting and modifying behavior, driven by the campaign slogan, stop and look before you book. Now, the money on the table, global travel trends. The travel industry is $8.1 trillion, and it's growing 23% faster than the world economy, folks. Just yesterday, $18 billion spent. So as an organization, we're talking about you reclaiming your market share with the tool, the Vortex. Folks, Surge 365, all we're doing is connecting buyers to travel sellers and your organization receiving the cash rewards and reward credits for sending that business. Now it's going in another direction. With the tool Vortex, we're allowing you as an organization to reclaim your market share to harness and redirect the wealth that currently flows past you to fund your cause. Now, the keys to your success with the Cyber Day fundraiser: do your members and supporters buy into your vision? You're going to find out if they even know, because now they have the ability to choose to support a cause that they believe in. And all you're simply requesting of your members and supporters, you're not making any unfair claims. Just stop and look before you book. And we'll wrap up on these benefits. The fundraising benefits: generate funds from an existing network of members and supporters. The money is just flowing in the wrong direction. Your members and supporters making everyone else wealthy. We're saying give them a savings and bring the revenue generated back to support your organization. Get paid for performance and productivity. No glass ceiling on earnings. Folks, there is no ceiling. This is just business. This is now harnessing and redirecting the wealth of the internet to fund your cause. Low participation rates still produces significant revenue. Trackable cash rewards, reward credits, and reporting for travel bookings. Everything is tracked for you. Download the report, hand it to your accountant, and away you go. Online bookings and changes are handled directly with the vendors. And so when they come through the Vortex link, they're working with Carnival Cruise customer service. They're working with American Airlines customer service, Avis Car Rental customer service. You're not in the travel business. You're just getting credit from the vendors for sending the business. Travel cash rewards are paid by third-party merchants, not your supporters. So imagine this. You're giving a benefit to your members and supporters because it is a lower price, and you're receiving the equivalent of the savings. Folks, that's huge. And so it's not a jacked up price. The campaign requires virtually no management overhead. All you're doing is pointing. They save, you profit, and repeat. Very, very simple. It's not contractual. Again, there's no long-term commitment. If it's working, you keep going. If it's not, you simply stop. The Surge 365 Vortex Platinum Program, a perpetual funding solution, $3.99 one-time license fee, $59.95 monthly subscription. Folks, this is having a fundraising vehicle in place 24/7. You may not be Barry Diller, who purchased Expedia for $17 billion and spends $1 million a week to maintain it. Folks, this is putting you in that same market space, and with the Vortex, allowing you to recapture, reclaim your market share. Folks, it has a travel agency that's included that allows you to use the professional travel agents to set up any trip, access to industry training, to train the person that handles your travel. It includes an exclusive club membership where you have the 110% price match, where you get all the insider pricing. Is it worth it? It really is. Whenever you see a program where the use value and the access it gives you is much greater than the cash value of what you pay for it, you know you've got a great deal. Rick, this sounds fabulous. What must I do? Get back with the person that invited you to this program and get started today. We'll activate your Vortex Platinum specifically for your organization, and it includes the travel club membership, the travel agency, and that Vortex link that you can get out to the world. Save that money and match whatever those savings are, the earnings coming back to your organization. And then we'll sit down and say, well, how are you currently communicating with your folks? Well, let's write that. We're going to get that word out, campaign awareness, folks. Let's get that word out to your members and supporters to let them know they can save money. And before you go and book, come back to the site, save money. Ladies and gentlemen, truly, it is time to fund your vision. This is just an overview of the Surge 365 Vortex Platinum Program. We invite you to join us today. Get back with the person that invited you to this presentation. Well, that's a wrap. It is time to fund your vision. Don't wait. Don't beg. Folks, this is passive fundraising. Get started today and put the fun back in fundraising. Thank you for stopping by. Get back with the person that invited you. Get more information and join today.